This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over to Sugar Ray. It's the Pac-Man.
This bout is scheduled for
so much hype. And there's the bell to start round one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That counter shot lands. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These punches coming from every angle. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This is a high-octane battle. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Let's get it started in round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The perfect counter lands. So much firepower here. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Talk about a one-sided... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. Throws the jab, but does not score. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Caution being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. A perfect counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. That punch landed. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs enough.
On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A straight right just misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Can't land the jab there. Punch scores. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to... And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. The jab not finding its target. Uppercut just missed. Well done with that counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. Nice count. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
What a fight. What a